This is one of my favorite all-time spots, and now that it's finally a little cool outside, the water will flow a little more because the winters are wet. Look at that. Yeah, I thought it was a oh, that's a piece of copper. I thought it was a handle off a jar or something. It's just the old, small things that I like so much in these creeks. Now this is a city creek, if you're just now joining me, so everything that runs off from the entire surrounding watershed comes in here. Things that blow out of your car, blow out of the back of your truck, get washed, get blown away in tornadoes and everything. Look at this. That is a wheel, a rubber tire off an old, super old toy. Super duper old. It looks like a tractor tire. We will harvest. And that many of you already know is a piece of slag, iron slag, from the smelting process. It's a glass-like substance, if you will. Google it, slag, from making iron. I could sit here and pick around this junk a lot, but I'm just giving you the quick overview. Okay, let's move along. It has been a long time since I've been back in here. So we'll walk it, as we always do. I don't understand why there's blue slag in here, so much of it now. This stuff is few and far between in this area. It's usually green, brown, or black. And I don't know why I still pick it up. I guess because it's there. This is what I'm carrying to pick up things. I'm not carrying a bag the size of a pickup truck. There's a massive piece of green, so I can pick up absolutely every piece of trash in this creek. That's not why I'm here. So I see it shining like a diamond. The IZ-10. That was a classic in its day. I can't get it open. It's worth harvesting. 710. That ain't a Z. Z's and 7s are kind of the same to me. If I can't put a line through it so I don't get confused, then I forget. So what we want to find, I tell you, it'd be awesome, is to scoop up tons and tons of this stuff and spread it all out in a parking lot. I mean, spread it down so you can walk around and pick out every marble, every coin, everything. But you can't do that. Oh, I had it upside down. No, now it's upside down. It's a piece of a Coke bottle. Possibly a straight-sided Coke, but you'll never know. Now this is the spot where the bank washes out, and there's some cool stuff that comes out of those too. I want to look at that, but I want to look at this too. Royal. Be able to see the bottom a little better on the way back up because the reflection won't be so bad. Maybe. The bag trees are almost in bloom. They generally bloom their best in the winter. Now, some of the warmer videos that you're gonna see are from previous days gone by, if you stick around and watch some of the other ones. Sometimes you just gotta stare and ponder. There's a lot of bricks in this creek. This right here is actually what's left of a brick. As they roll and roll and roll and roll and roll, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. It takes a while. Wait, it hasn't been that long ago. Now that I think about it, now that was a while back. I metal detected these banks to see if there might be any coins in them, but I found nothing. Nothing. Oh, look at that. See that rolling out of the bank? I think. You know what that is? wonder if that's a gear shift knob. World's largest marble. Now that's a good title, isn't it? And then I show it like that, nobody knows the back's broke. Huh, that's pretty cool. Little harvest. Get back to the water. I wonder how cold the water is. Oh wait, here's a way we can find out. Thermometer. Doesn't work. Got too much dirt in it. Oh yeah, it's full. But we'll harvest. Just because it's so cool. It's still early. I think the world is asleep, which is nice. So when you roll out, you're going to stop right here. I don't see anything incredible from afar. Maybe we'll get in here. We'll find another marble in a minute. Maybe. Deer glass. If I miss something, you can put the time of the video where we are in the comments. Just write out the time, a colon, and then the just numbers only. And then anybody else who wants to see it and look for themselves can click on that and it'll pop you back to that spot in the video. Just a little FYI if you want to know. Also, ASAP doesn't mean it immediately. I'm trying to help people of the world understand that. ASAP means as soon as possible. Not like right now. Unless your boss tells you to do something ASAP, then it's immediately. Like, that's not the time to say, well, look, you do know that ASAP doesn't mean right now. I'm really hoping to find, I know you're probably tired of staring at this bank. I'm really hoping I can see something cool poking out of it. Sometimes it's good to get up high and get a view. I wonder if you could bring a paleodermatologist out here and they could tell you the layers. Like, I know this is all dumped here to build railroad tracks that were once above. Like, there's a bottle. You know what I mean? You just get here and you look, it's like, okay, look right there. That is a piece of a tibia. Maybe the fibula. Tibia is in the front, starts with a T. Fibia is in the back, fibula. You hit your tibia on a table. That's the way I remembered it. I don't know how you could hit it on a table since it's down below your knee. Maybe you're just really tall, which also starts with a T. See, there's remnants of the railroad gone by. See, this is washed out and everything's come down here. Look at this. Tell me if this is old. I don't know what this is. It has a little cross on it. It may not be old. Anyone recognize that symbol? That has a 9 on it. Huh. We'll turn around in a minute and head back up. I just am still stuck on looking at the bank. Now, regular today trash washes up too, but the fun stuff. Like this one little lonely pecan. It's been a while. A record. Heading back up. We'll go up a little quicker. This used to be a pretty heavy producer of urban artifacts, but I may have over harvested. That's why there's laws against that stuff. Gotta let the stuff reproduce. Oh, I just dropped my Kelly grippers in the water. I see nothing of interest. But we're gonna keep going. A few more minutes. I thought that was a piece of a windshield wiper, but I think the whole thing is copper, so it may not be. Except for that rock. It is not copper. We will harvest. What you want to do is fold it up without poking a hole in your finger before you shove it into your man purse. And there's a nice piece of green slag right there. I just picked up another one of these things. I scratched the daylights out of it right there. It is copper. What is that? Any idea? If you are an electrician, what is it? I've hesitated to move this for what's going on years now, and it has been buried. It'll get buried, and then it'll show itself again, then it'll get buried, and it'll show itself. I don't understand how it's lasted so long. Or how I just splashed all that in my face. But today will be the day for the great reveal. To see what is written on it. If it opens. Huh. I have to admit, that's pretty cool. It looks nice. Just sitting there, doesn't it? Yeah, I decided to haul it out of here. But look at this. That is probably the purplest piece of slag I think I've ever harvested. That would look so good tumbled. And then Boy George pops in my head. Well, I think I'm about done. We got the world's biggest marble. Probably not. And we got the world's awesomest kids chair. I guess I like it so much because if my kids were small enough to like something like this, they'd have went nuts over it. Or maybe it was me. If I could have had a Hot Wheels chair. Yeah, I guess I'm done. After I look at that, that looks like a massive piece of lead. It is. You know, because it makes no sound. Who put that in our lead pile with our brass and copper piles? Because that's what we do. Now I'm done. Officially, 100%. So, thanks for watching. I'm still looking at my videos. I didn't go anywhere. I couldn't stand it. I had to stop right here at the mouth of where this creek empties into the bigger creek and see what all got hung up on this little small ledge right here. Because this is where the corns get hung up. And there's a pretty good current, so we would take advantage of it today, right now, for a few minutes. I don't see anything, but I'm not done. I can't believe there's not one, because we found so many way up there. So many. There's a cloud in the sky and it keeps hindering my visibility. And it did happen. My favorite swishing spot got filled in with concrete like I said it was going to. So it is gone. There's a couple little ledges just upstream that kind of hold a little bit of stuff, but nothing like that was. Remember all the stuff we used to get out of there? We loaded up. I'm gonna do a video too of everything I got out of that one inner city creek where we swished to, goodness gracious, 2 summers straight, I believe. And I kept everything I found from that one spot in case the Discovery Channel wanted to talk to me about it. I'm just kidding. If I had my gloves on there, I could get in there and get really serious. But I did not come down here with the intent of swishing. I just wish I had now. You know, the 2021 World Games are going to be in Birmingham this year. So if you come to town, look me up, holler at me, shoot me an email, or send a pigeon over or something and drop a letter. And I'm trying to get them to introduce swishing into it this year. I think I got a good chance. Thanks for watching my video.